Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a quick little tutorial on how you can access Google Classroom from your home computer. So if you're working on a Windows-based computer, then you would want to use this way to get to it. Microsoft does not have a Google Classroom app through their store, through like the Microsoft store. So if you're working on a home computer, the easiest way for you to do this is to download the Google Chrome browser. I'm working right now in a Microsoft browser. So if your browser looks kind of like this, and this is what it looks like down here on my toolbar, this part right here. So if it looks like this and you don't have that rainbow looking browser, the rainbow button, that's Google, and that's what you need. So if all you have is a Microsoft browser, then what you want to do is you want to go and type in your search bar Google Chrome. Okay. When you do that, of course, you're going to get something from Microsoft Edge trying to promote it. But right here it says download Chrome today. If you'll click that, it'll open this up. And this is Google, the Chrome browser. It's the rainbow looking kind of browser is what we call it in my class. And then you can just hit this download Chrome. It will walk you through and help you save it to your computer so that you'll have it. And then once that happens, you should on your desktop here, your main desktop, get a Google Chrome button you can push. Sometimes it's here. Sometimes it'll actually show up down here. I'm going to push mine's up here. And then once that opens up, you're going to actually get, if all you've had is Microsoft this whole time, you're going to get something that says, do you want Google Chrome to become your default browser? And tell it yes, because that's going to make it easier for your child to get to. Once you've done that, your child will have to sign into their account. Mine is automatically signed in. So you see mine right there. And it's my first name dot last name at WashtenaSD.org. Now your child will do their first name dot last name at student dot WashtenaSD.org. So they'll have an at student in between their name and the Ouachita SD. But once you do that, like I said, once you've downloaded this browser and you click on it, the first time you use it, you may have to it may say sign in over here, and you'll have to sign in. But then your child should eventually get their little picture. Some of the kids have pictures. Some of the kids, especially the younger elementary, just have like a letter for their name there. But this, once you do that, this right here, we call it our dot array. This is where all the apps are that your kids need. And if you look and you go down far enough, there's Google Classroom. And then your child can open it from there. Now, this works only on like a computer browser. If you have a tablet, if you have an iPad, if you have iPhones or Android-based phones, you can actually go to your Play Store. So for Google, it's a Play Store. For iPhones, it's your App Store. And you can actually just go and download the Google Classroom app. And then that will make it easier for your child to get to it. If you are using just a cell phone and you can't get to the app, or you rather just go and use like the actual web page, the web page, once you have downloaded the Chrome browser, it should be classroom.google.com. And when you click that, of course, mine's already logged in, so mine will look a little different. But for your child, it'll give them a place to log in their information. Once they're in, they will probably see something that is a classroom that's set up. I teach 6th grade, so my kids know to go to just our regular Google Classroom because we use this in class. But for you parents that have younger kids, you probably will have something that says AMI days, and you'll want to click on those buttons, and then it'll take you through instructions. So I'm going to use Miss Helms, elementary library, and I think this is her snow day. Okay, so this is for 4th through 6th grade, but she has assignments for them to do that have to do for when there's snow days, for example. My students know just to click in the regular classrooms, and they know to look for their AMI assignments. So that is just a quick little tutorial of how to get started. Of course, like I said, if you have a tablet, if you have a cell phone, if you have an iPad, it's going to look a little different. The main thing is when you are trying to sign in, if you can't get signed in and you get an error that says this classroom's not available or no classes here, that means that your child is still using the email that's on your account, on your computer or your cell phone or your tablet's account. So you may have to go to settings and you may have to add their email. I'm going to use my tablet for just a minute, and let me close this